What's going on, everybody? It's Trev the Dev. We're back playing Madden again. This week we've got the Chargers after wrapping up the #1 seed last week. More so in part to the Patriots losing, but we would have won anyway. So we're gonna have home field throughout the playoffs. Very nice. We'll see if we can't play spoiler against the Chargers. I will sim the rest of the week, see what they've got going on. Back out here real quick. Take a quick look at the standings before we hop into the game. Just in news and info, I believe. So in the AFC, looks like there's still some playoff spots to be had. So I don't know who has the tiebreaker between the Dolphins, Jaguars, Chargers, and Colts. Now, obviously, this does take into account the game. So the Colts, they have clinched a division title, even though it doesn't show that they have. So then there's two more teams. I think I might knock out the Chargers if they lose, but again, I don't know between the Jaguars and Dolphins if they would win. So we're going to try to win, of course. We went over their team earlier on in the season, so this game's kind of at the end, so I'm not super concerned about that right now. This is the last game of the season. I'd love to go 15-1.
We're live and getting ready for what should be
But,
another
14-2 would be fine as well.
contest between bitter AFC West rivals. Oakland squares off against San Diego. And let's go to the field for the coin toss.
Turn my volume up a tad. We'll get the crowd noise in the background. Got the Black Hole Faithful out in spades. Celebrating our division championship. Playoff bound, #1 seed.
And ready to put this one in the air.
Let's go with the final game of the season.
Moving kick downfield.
Next episode will probably come out maybe over the weekend when I start the first playoff game.
Well, John, we've looked forward to this all week long. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the most dominant defensive units.
I'm going to try my hand at like a yearly or a year wrap-up video with some highlights interspersed and all that good stuff. Highlighting like my #1 offensive player, #1 defensive player. Offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year for the Raiders specifically, and maybe taking a look at some other players as well. You never know.
Is there on the stop. Tomlinson running hard, going right
This is a tune-up for sure. And yeah, that video will also go over like team stats and all that good jazz. So that'll be a separate episode. I'm hoping to get that one out maybe on Friday or so. Come on, where's the coverage downfield? Oh, that would have grabbed. Tony will get. I'm gonna try my hand at it. Never really done anything to that effect before, so we'll see how the final result turns out. I think I'll have some fun with it in the future. If I get some additional engagement. Oh, that a hit by Williams. Coming up big on defense again. I would love to, because this year I'm just going to be deciding on like the players of the year for myself. But if we want to see some, maybe get some more engagement in future seasons. I would love to have the viewers take a look. Oh, what a grab by Asamoah. Love to have the viewers vote on some guys. Offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year, rookies. Stuff like that. So hopefully that'll garner some interest. We'll see how we grow a little bit as we progress through the rest of the season and into next season, and then nice run by the Royals. That's the plan, for sure. Of course, I would love to wrap up this season with a Super Bowl win. Is obviously the dream. Got the team to do it, I think. Ooh, nice defensive end sinking into coverage. Didn't really see him. Probably should recognize. Kind of locked in on Williams on that route, especially considering the way he likes to run that route so well. Last few games. 3-man front. They are bringing the safeties up, but I think I'm going to get the first down. Indeed, I am. Dominic Rhodes. Nice little scamper.
John, they caught him off guard on that play.
They had some extra defensive backs in there, so obviously they were looking for some kind of pass.
Of course, remembering the last time we played the Chargers was the
and you pass
First,
when you're looking for run.
fourth quarter comeback by Russell.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the
I did not
pass,
see that middle linebacker
batted
there.
down at the line of scrimmage.
Or we ended up taking the victory because we got I think maybe a turnover or so, and Janikowski kicked a last-second field goal. So one of the games of the year to be certain. Not the game of the year. That was against the Bears. So had a couple good games.
Under pressure. Rolling.
Oh, probably should have thrown that away. Not take a hit by Luis Castillo.
You have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times,
Want to make sure that Russell does not take any unnecessary
That's
hits.
because they did a good job.
We'll try to avoid doing that in the future. Higgins open on the flat. No, nice play by 46. Wanted to get that to develop a little bit quicker so that they could throw that more towards the sideline. It did not happen that way, obviously, so it is what it is. I want to say this is our first primetime game all season. I don't remember playing at night, at least at home. Maybe we played one on the road or something. So knocked down by Stanford route. Another great punt by Leckler. I don't think he's going to make the Pro Bowl team. He just didn't punt enough, if I'm being honest. Thanks in large part to our fantastic field position for the majority of the games, thanks to all the turnovers that our defense forced. Come on, guys. Let's get some tackling in for him. We want to keep our rivals out of the playoffs.
It can hurt the other team.
Picked up about 6 yards that time.
Sending in some extra pressure with Williams off the right side of their formation.
It's a blitz. With the throw, he finds his man.
Floyd. It's not Michael Floyd, I don't think. I think I kept calling him that in the first game I played. I don't remember what his name is.
He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Michael Floyd played for Notre Dame, and he was in the NFL a few years after this game came out.
The Raiders with a four-man front.
Expected a run here, and we got a false start. Or
they jumped early
encroachment, rather.
Encroachment number 99.
So he's called for encroachment.
The defense needs to concentrate better than that. Nothing frustrates a coach.
Still want to send a blitz in with Howard here. It's kind of a weird looking thing. I thought I called a blitz, but I guess I didn't.
Long throw.
Oh, nice play by Osma. Should have been a little bit farther behind him. It was not a coverage bust, but he just kept going upfield. I was expecting him to come over the middle. Luckily, Osma has been playing well enough that he was able to react and knock that ball down in time.
Gates in motion. Dropping back. Throwing it away.
And knocked down at the line.
Couldn't find a receiver, so
I guess he said throw it away. Looked like it was knocked down on the line to me, but I guess what the Al Michaels says goes. Now recipient of the Ford C. Frick Award. Probably, deserves it. For sure. He's had some very memorable calls, obviously, over the years. Been doing it for a long, long time.
He gets the count. Setting up play action. Rolling.
Nice play by Williams. Jarring the ball free from the Hall of Famer, Antonio Gates. No dice on that one, though.
Cyphers is ready to punt this one away.
Cyphers spec punt.
Is the deep return man.
We'll just let that one bounce in the end zone. Oh, wow, what a bounce. Holy cow, what a punt. At the 1 yard line. Man, that's one heck of a punt. The bounce that it took was just absurd. It hit at the 10 and it just absolutely shot like a cannon over towards the corner. Oh, what a broken tackle by Rhodes. Gets us some breathing room. Now we're on a first or second and inches. Go off that. We give him the same look, but with play action instead. Try to beat him over the top, I think. Once recording this at a little bit higher quality than the last few episodes, so hopefully it'll look better. We'll just take off with Russell. Give him a nice first down. Don't know what he's arguing. It was clearly a first down there, buddy.
Hey, once you got outside the pocket, he saw that he had some open field.
Rush game looking a lot better in this game than it was against the Jaguars last game, but yeah, it is early on. Oh, nice little find by Rhodes, bouncing it. The hole that we were trying to go in was filled up right away, so we found the next best option. Took it upfield for 5 yards. That's definitely been his strength, is finding the open holes this year. Some credit to me, I guess. I am the one controlling him.
Blitz is coming with the throw.
Nice little route.
Pass falls incomplete.
Probably could have held on to that one. Their
Phillips
linebacker
ready
had
to
man
force
coverage.
the ball before he could make
That
the
route does
reception.
beat
Yeah,
man
he's either
coverage
gonna get in
pretty
there and knock
pretty
the ball out,
reliably.
or he's gonna knock
Because
someone
it's
else
either
in.
that or a corner route from the backfield. Dime. Sneaking back in the zone. Curry open on the curl. Nice play.
Pass is completed. And he
Just run out
goes
of bounds.
at the 31. Curry catches a beautiful pass, John, and that'll pick up the first down.
Yeah, that ball had plenty of motion on it. Nice tight spiral and perfect placement.
Looks like they are doubling Porter, so we're going to run that direction. Come on. There, Miller, you got to,
He's
or,
brought down behind the line.
who's number 66? Settle right guard.
Nothing doing that time, John.
He's got to get out there just a little bit quicker.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler.
Got kind of hung up on the
He
tackle.
can play physically at the
You know,
line.
if they could have doubled him and then he
He can
pulled
play
and
the run just about as well as
got out.
anyone on the
46. It did not happen. Run this play. See if either of our guys to the outside can beat the coverage. Looks like it's one-on-one for Porter.
Something long.
Got him over the top, and he drops it.
Even though that pass was incomplete, that kind of pass stretches the defense, softening up the middle for
Really got to
passes
catch him,
underneath.
showing why we cannot really go forward with him as our number one receiver long term. He'd be a decent number two, although Williams has played excellent this year.
The
Excellent
Chargers
football.
come out in the quarter defense.
Sending blitz off the edge.
Takes off.
Russell
Number 32 is there.
he gets out of the sack. It's like 6 yards. 6 yards,
Solid
4
effort on the
yards.
play, but not quite what they needed.
That's a good play by the
He
defensive end.
probably should have held it back. I wasn't really anticipating the blitz, from being honest, but I think my right guard should have had the footwork to get out and block that guy.
Sets up to run back the punt.
Looking at it, it looked like he got pretty much a free rush off the edge,
Waits for the fair catch.
which obviously you don't want to see ever when you're a quarterback, unless you're accounting for that in your scheme, which it does happen every now and then. You do let the free rusher come, but it's not really anything that you typically see in Madden, especially not the older games.
Looking to run it here.
Schweigert comes up.
To make the play.
Hey, excellent block into the outside.
They brought some extra people, but
Busted him
couldn't
loose.
stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place.
A little tight.
You might
Pop my
run to
back.
the outside. Additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
They're blitzing. Pressure.
And there we go. Huff gets a
The
sack.
defense brings extra
Brought the
guys
safeties
across
down.
to make you reach more quickly. You probably have time to look at your
Might be his first sack of the year. Maybe he's got one. Nah, I think he's gotten one or two this year. Send him in the backers on a blitz. I'm anticipating a pass, but we should be able to overload them, and they probably won't have enough time to let the route develop out of the backfield.
Comes the blitz. He can't
And like I said, Tyler Brayton.
The offensive line just can't
So
stop
might have
him.
like double-digit sacks this year. He's played well for sure. He might be the best defensive lineman that we've had. I don't know. Sapp has also played really well. We've had a solid defensive front all around.
Backs. The defense is in the dime.
Can't really complain. I'd be surprised to see a draw. Going for a pass.
Pumps once. Going deep.
I read it. It's gonna be knocked down. Let him a little too far. I was over there anyhow.
And it probably should
So.
have been a big play.
Good few defensive series, but maybe a bit of a slow starting game here by both offenses. Not really surprising for us. You know, we're
Into the game for the punt.
probably a little bit, I don't want to say out of it, but we've already clinched, so it's not like we need to
The 37.
play super well.
And he goes out at the 45-yard line.
Again, I don't know if they're still alive. I don't know if not that I think the AI would react to that, but I think they're still alive. I would imagine they're probably not.
The I formation.
I don't like the look on the run. We're going to try to beat them over the top on the play action.
Great.
Beat the linebackers. Miller wide open over the middle.
Hits his target. Now is there.
Came off his break excellently.
Successful offense is one that
Lost
can
his
run
linebacker in coverage.
for good
And
yardage.
it takes us to the end of the first quarter.
Pickup of about 9.
0-0,
Defense on both
as they
sides
say.
dominant so far as the first quarter comes to an end. No score. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Second and inches. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Coming out here,
Russell using
gonna run the ball.
to the halfback.
Could not quite get the first down. I tried to bounce that in.
46.
Their guy came up.
That play as the
We'll
linebacker
see if we
slipped
can't
in
hand this
over
ball off to
the
the
nose.
fullback.
Yeah, he did a great job
Hey,
getting
I've
in
kind of
there.
gone away
He was
from that.
looking
You
for
know,
the
we've
flag
had better
before
play
they
calls.
snapped the ball.
I think as we progress through this year, we haven't really needed to rely on that. Even though I do like using the fullback to pick up these third and shorts, fourth and shorts.
But not before the
There
first
we go.
down is reached. He attacked the middle of the defensive line and got just what he needed.
Always love using the fullbacks. I don't know. He's pretty good, but I think I would rather upgrade to more of a blocking-oriented fullback. We'll see. Higgins wide open over the middle. I don't know about wide open, but Sean Merriman on him. No high safety. I'm taking that crossing route 10 times out of 10 because he's gonna win every single time. There's a little bit of hurry up here. Again, it looks like they had the same coverage. Higgins just absolutely outrunning everybody. Breaks the tackle. Oh, gets
He's there on the stop.
pancaked by 57.
That's 3 times in
Holy
this drive.
cow.
They've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is,
They're going to come out in that same look every time. I got the slot receiver on Sean Merriman. He's a good linebacker, but he's not a coverage guy. You can beat him with a man route. Never see him, though.
Drags the ball carrier
That's what he
down
does.
behind the line.
well, you know what they say.
Of course, y'all know he got busted for PED use I think later in his career. Which is probably why he was as good as he was the first few years in the league. Maybe not. I don't know. He was clearly talented. I think he might have been a first-round pick. And I did not see 29 off the edge. Cornerback blitz. Smart time to call it. Aggressive. Maybe we should focus a little bit more on the game, less on the commentary. I'll definitely do that in the playoffs, for sure.
Gains the defense from the gun. Dropping back.
See really anything. We're going to try Williams. Oh, man, what a grab. Touchdown, Williams again. Coming up big. As just kept running, just kept running. Sat down on the goal line. Beat Quentin Jammer, it looks like. Used that big frame. Just caught it in the right position. Ball over the goal line. Easy touchdown for Oakland. Well, not easy, but easy enough.
The extra point attempt is good.
They did everything they had to on that one. The end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Sproles back to return.
Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by Sproles.
Oh, come on, Washington. At least make the tackle.
And a flag down
Face
on the
mask,
play.
really?
See what the call
Personal
is.
foul. Face mask.
I don't even know when he had time to get his hand up in the face mask.
Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will
Yeah,
win
you
the
talented
game.
there, crowd.
Gives the ball off.
No, he doesn't.
Great fake. It's
Oh, come on, 22.
He's made.
You're right there. Make a play on the ball there, kid.
Tackle.
Almost hit you on the helmet with the ball.
45-yard line. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
The Raiders with a 4-man front, setting up play action with the pass.
Oh, I should have had that, but the animation was such that it did not allow me to go up and make a play on the ball. But we were there for sure. We had that covered all day. Easy to read Phillip Rivers sometimes. Not just him, but there's offense. It's not always the most difficult. Hey, there we go. That 53 Thomas Brown, way to break up the pass.
What it did was make
Is that Thomas Brown?
just his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Yeah, Tom Howard. Sorry, not Thomas Brown. Tom Howard. Way to make play, Tom Howard. Drawing the ball loose once again.
Split pass. Under pressure with the throw.
Hey, and we do it for another time in the game. We're meeting them as soon as they get the ball in their hands and knocking the ball loose pretty consistently. Which again, if you watched our team play on defense this year, it's not really surprising as to how well we've been able to do that. Get the hands in, get the hands up, take the ball away, knock the ball out. All the good defensive
No return here.
mantras that you want to hold to.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Try to get in some, more of a rhythm here.
Dropping back
Sinking
to pass on
into
the first
zone
down.
coverage. Williams open over the middle again. 2-yard gain.
He's there on the stop at the 21-yard line. Williams picks
Again,
up
you
maybe
see
a
me
yard on that catch.
rolling out a little too quickly. Probably. I'm not calling this play because they're shifting all their alignment there. I'm not anticipating a blitz, so we're just going to call play action, see if we can get one of their linebackers to bite.
Nice play.
I was wrong, they did blitz.
That's the kind of
Not
thing
even sure where he came
You
from.
got to find a way to put the pressure on and disrupt his timing in the pocket.
Let's try screen. We haven't done that a lot this year. Dangerous time to do it here backed up, but if there's ever a time, I guess, try to work it into the playbook a little bit before the playoffs start. We're in zone, so that's what you want to see when you ever call screen. Hang on, there's 3 yards. Yeah, that's why I don't really call screens in this game. I don't tend to find that they work out super well, so I generally avoid them.
Third and long.
3 plays, they lost yardage.
They're coming. I should have audibled into a pass or something.
He's waving for the fair catch.
Oh, he called it a little late there, buddy. Almost lit him up.
Ball on their own 34.
Start the drive at the 34-yard line. 10.
Keep the throttle down. They line up in the I formation. Rivers with a man in motion. To carry it.
Oh, man. Morrison meeting him in the middle, pushing him back.
Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield.
So a run-stopping guy there, Kirk Morrison is. Toe-to-toe with LT, one of the all-time greats.
Drops back. Gets the pass off.
What a crossing route by Craig Davis.
And he slips out of bounds. At the 40.
Just kept running.
Rivers
Just kept running.
regarded as one of the most accurate passes in the league, and with passes like that, you know what.
Yeah, you know what? When he
Sending
lets
our
it go,
safeties here
he's
again,
not trying to
anticipating
throw
a
under
run,
pressure.
almost
He's
assuredly.
trying to hit him right in the hand.
Pinching our guys, and I'll come off the edge. I thought it was a draw.
Most of the time he doesn't.
He hits his
Come on,
receiver.
Morrison,
Receiver
get
with
there.
open room. The 20, the
Yep,
10.
nice touchdown for the Chargers.
San Diego.
Not too upset. I'm sure you can hear my voice. I like to win, but it's more of a tune-up game. Keep our guys in rhythm. I think I'll probably pull some of my starters at the half.
The extra point attempt.
I'd love to score on this with just 4 minutes left here in the half. Malcolm
Strong
Floyd, that's what it is.
offensive line is the first and most important
Go on,
component.
Michael Floyd, I see him. Malcolm Floyd, that's who it is. I'd like to score here before the end of the half.
This one is fielded by
See what we can do. Oh, what a block to the outside. And another one. Holy cow. See Higgins with his
out of bounds.
fantastic kick return abilities.
First and 10.
Will start the drive.
We're going to play this drive like we're on a 2-minute drill or 4 minutes left. We've got to score here to
From
win.
the shotgun. Pass play here on first down.
Sending in a blitz. Higgins looks like he's going to be open.
Pass is completed.
Breaks the tackle.
Castillo is there
3 or 4
on the
yards.
stop.
On the
At the
reception,
33.
3-yard
Higgins
gain on the
didn't have
play.
much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy. Like
Again, looks like they're in base. I'm going to keep Rhodes into block because it looks like their inside linebacker is going to blitz. I'm guessing Williams is probably going to be open on the crosser. He's not, but there's nobody open over here. There's nobody over here.
Pressure.
He's got a few yards. Excuse me. I throw that flag there, ref.
He was looking for some room on the ground, but the defense was
So absolutely
right
nothing.
running with the quarterback can be very effective if the defense isn't
Got to
expecting
get a
it.
first down here.
In good
About it.
position.
Curry,
They got to him very quickly
Looks
on
like they've
that
got
play.
nobody on him. We'll see if the safety comes down. Doesn't look like he's going to, so I'm guessing then their corner's going to sink into coverage, and Porter will probably be open underneath.
The blitz is on.
It's not.
Throw
He
it.
did. But Curry got out there anyways.
Knight is there on
I
the
didn't read
stop.
it correctly, but
The 48
luckily he ran a good enough route that we were able to complete the pass to the outside anyway. They're in nickel now, but again, they have a linebacker that looks like on Curry. Maybe they're in.
Throws it.
It was an awful throw.
Sometimes in zone coverage, the quarterback
Ran
will
that circle
go to
route,
the spot
and
where his
Russell
receiver
threw it
is
a
supposed
little
to
bit
be.
too far
That
over the
time,
middle.
the only
Got to
one there
definitely
was his
improve on that in the
defender.
future.
He couldn't make the catch.
Not a huge fan of throwing to my running backs over the middle. I prefer the swing routes, as I'm sure you've seen throughout the season.
Dropping back. Surveys the field.
Wow, there's absolutely nobody here. Go upfield. We're just going to run this
He
ball.
takes off with room to run. He has room, and he goes out.
He gets about
31
20 yards on that run. Call this sprint line option. Just trying to kind of do what I would do if this were a must score touchdown.
Pass play here on
You
first
know,
down. Gets the pass
should we
off.
be like find ourselves in this situation in playoffs or something? Oh, Higgins stiff arms the guy.
13. So they're able to pick up another first down.
That's why I'm going mostly passing concepts here, trying to spread them out, try to get guys in some mismatch. Like Higgins over here again, they got an inside linebacker, so we're going to send Williams on a slant and then Higgins on the out. One of these guys should come open, I'm guessing. Yeah, Higgins, bit of a pick there even.
Jammer comes up to make the play at the 9-yard line.
Sticking shotgun again, I think.
Goes for about 4 yards. 9 yards, they'll be in the end zone.
I really love their base package, huh? Makes sense. They've got a good defense.
Dropping back.
Miller's wide open, breaks the field. So first, 3rd and inches. 3rd and 8 inches. Still got a minute and a half left in the quarter. Definitely going for a commit to the run, I would imagine. I think Miller's going to be open on this. Doesn't look like it. Williams is, though. And Williams, 2 touchdowns in the game. Wow.
He audibles into the perfect pass play.
There you go, Russell. Way to put up some points against a desperate team. They got to win. It's a nice little drive there, I think. Obviously, can't do that every time down because we got to run the ball. Otherwise, they're going to start adjusting more and more.
Russell to control and move his team down the field with very accurate passes.
9 plays, 68 yards, 2.5 minutes. Again, I don't know what their play calling is, but if that's something that we can do on a regular basis late in games, that's what we got. Oh, absolutely demolished that blocker. I was trying to go for the hit, but he just ran over his that guy that was trying to block for Sproles. Again, just sticking with the simple 2-man under concept here, I think. Not really doing anything fancy with it.
Dumps it off.
Oh, make a play on the ball. There you go, Kirk Morrison. He's going to the house. He's got it. Touchdown, Kirk Morrison. Another defensive touchdown for Oakland on the season. Not quite sure where he's walking. It's our Oakland loyal coming out in spades, supporting the team. Look at all those fans jumping up and down in the background. It's like they're always doing the wave.
Comes in for the extra point.
There's nobody walking up and down the stairs, though. They're all glued to their seats for this type of game. I would be, too. I don't know if this is what the black hole looked like. Never been out to Cali myself. Of course, they're playing at... I can't even think of what the stadium is called. The new one out in Vegas. It's very nice. Hope to, maybe go there sometime. I've only ever been to Lambeau as far as NFL fields. I would like to expand on that in the future. We'll see. Not the case this year, for sure. Sure. Why don't you run the ball with your fullback? That seems like a good idea. Especially now that you're going in. Hurry up. Kind of confusing, I would have to say. That's kind of what you expect from North Turner.
Comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Gates moves in motion.
See Michael Turner in the... Oh, man. Another interception. Asamoah that time. Stiff arms the guy. Boy, Phillip Rivers just cannot do anything in this game. We've been playing really, really well these past few games. It's a very encouraging sign after we had that. Yeah, I wouldn't call it a rough stretch, but definitely tougher stretch. Curry open, sitting in the zone, 7 yard. With Green Bay, Indy, and Chicago, all them. So it's always nice to have a showing whenever we play in a tough defense like the Chargers.
Russell will work out of the shotgun. Throwing on the run.
All right, I was hoping he was going to go a little bit farther to the outside, as I thought he was going to.
And it's good for a first down. They need 10.
30 seconds, got some timeouts, but I'm going to let the clock run down a little bit here. I think Miller's going to be wide open in the end zone. There he is. Williams to the outside instead. Not a great throw. Maybe focused on him a little bit too much, as I know I have the tendency to do sometimes. Shotgun. We'll call this motion cross again. Williams on these routes, the ones either towards the sideline or over the middle of the field, I feel like these are his primo routes to run. We're going to trust him. He goes up for it, and it's a 3rd touchdown from Mike Williams in the first half. We're going to be up 3 scores here in Oakland Monday night. You know, we're looking like we're going to be 15-1. Not there yet. I'd be surprised if they come back. We'll see.
They're starting to run away with this one, and they are clearly the far superior team.
Yeah, and the last drive tells me that the defense is in for a long day if they keep playing like this. They need to find a way to at least slow them down.
This one is handled by Sproles. The Chargers have their work cut out for them as they take
Don't forget another interception before halftime. Just absolutely break their spirit. Make them question their coaching choices and on their personnel choices. Smart going with just a little bit of a run. Looks like they're going to be content to run it out. No surprise after Rivers threw that pick. So.
Able to use play passes the entire second half. The defense will just be thinking about stopping the run.
So that play goes for about 6. At the end of 2, the score is 28-7. Raiders.
At the end of the first half, the score is...
All right, let's take a look at the halftime statistics. I mean, we're definitely in control of this game. Not a huge yardage difference. That's just because we've had some, had a defensive touchdown and we had a interception that brought us pretty close to the goal line. So Russell again having a good day. No picks so far. 16 for 24. Haven't really had the opportunity to throw it too far downfield again, just because we've had 3 picks, which is nuts. But he's certainly playing well. Definitely switching to this playbook has been a huge boon for him. See Rhodes getting in the action. We haven't really had too many rushing plays because, again, I was kind of going towards, we got to play out the situation. We got to play some scenarios. What are we going to do if we do find ourselves down or even late in the game? We got to get some points. But, yeah, there's the Asamoah, 2 picks. Kirk Morrison also had an interception. Michael Huff with a sack, Tyler Brayton with a sack. They've got 2 sacks, Florence off the edge. So, all in all, we're in control of this game thanks to the turnovers. We're gonna go ahead and pull our quarterbacks. I don't think I can do this automatically. Don't actually know. It does not look like that is the case. So, we'll go ahead and put McCown in. I think I'm gonna put Lamont Jordan in for the rest of this game. Anybody else that I really want to pull? Let's give Zach Crockett a few plays. Why not? He hasn't been out there too often. Just looking. Well, you can put in Bing for a few and see if we can't mess around with him. Been mostly a special teams guy this year. That'll do it. I got some key guys out, so we'll. I want to see. I should probably put somebody else at kick returner as well. Just obviously our kickoff return game is one of the key components for our team this year. Let's go with that real speedy dude. We'll see if Fabian Washington can do something on the kicker punt return. Maybe that could be his new role with us. Probably not. He's gone after this season. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. Make that easy catch. Oh, breaks the tackle. Couldn't get a second one up to the 35. So
Thing to do now is to protect the football. You got a good
just
lead.
mostly gonna run this ball, I think.
Costly mistakes.
Throw a few passes here and there. Oh, Lamont Jordan says, "Get off me." He goes up 7 yards. Let's go, Lamont.
So important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get.
Gotta run out the clock there, kiddo.
There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Gives the ball off.
And even falls forward for 3.5, 3 in a cloud. Gets the first down.
That was a good job by the back who just saw the hole and boom, he hit it right in there for a few yards, and he got the chain gang moving.
Out of the I formation with the throw.
That hit you right in the midsection there, Miller. If you want to maybe put your hands up and haul that one in. Maybe. Again, they're on their base package, and they've got a one-on-one coverage with over the top. I'm guessing they have the safety, and then maybe their linebackers in zone. So this would mean Porter will have one-on-one coverage to the outside. It is not, but Jordan to the sideline. Oh, what a throw. Just let him a little bit too far.
Jordan was the intended receiver on that play.
It wasn't bad, though, for sure.
44-yard line.
See the moon up there, looking nice and silver.
These third downs haven't
That's a
been
good
much
omen, I
fun.
think. Oh, Miller, what a route.
Get the lead. He finds his man.
That's as easy as a first down as I think you'll ever see in the National Football League.
Plenty of in this game.
Nobody chipped him off the line. He just ran straight, turned about the first down line, caught the ball, you know, a few yards forward, and just an easy first down.
There for the tackle. At the
Easy
42-yard
first
line.
down for
Second
sure.
and long coming up here.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Give it to the halfback.
Yeah.
Is there on the stop at the 38.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Third down here, they have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Drops back.
Oh yeah, Miller wide open over the middle. They had like three guys down there, and we had three guys down there, and only one defensive back.
On that play, 32.
I think it tells me they were probably in zone, and maybe somebody just didn't sink far back enough. We did kind of overload that side, which is what you want to do whenever you're facing a zone coverage. Yeah, he broke one tackle, couldn't break the second.
He's on anything that moves, and that takedown was his ninth. It's second and goal.
I don't really care if we score here. I'd like to, keep that red zone percentage up just for the end of the year stats, but the more plays we can run, the better. Take more clock off. Oh, I see you, McCown, trying to get back into the play, block some guys.
The 11-yard line. Big tackle there for Lawson.
It's what you want to see from your backup quarterback.
He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
I'm lasered in on Williams. I want to get that fourth touchdown just because I can.
Difficulty stopping them on third down. Throws one up in the end zone.
Oh, he grabs it, but he couldn't bring his feet in down. That was one heck of a grab.
Come down with both feet inbound.
You know what?
So with the play in question, the
Let's throw caution to the wind. Maybe the game will give it to us.
Yeah, they might get this call reversed.
He was definitely not in.
Keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question
Yeah, he
is,
didn't get
did
a
he
single
step
foot in.
out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
But I figured, you know what? We might as well try it.
The ruling on the field stands. The result of the
Come on,
play
game.
was an incomplete pass.
So the official didn't see any conclusive evidence, and the call stands.
It's better to take a little time to get the call right than to have a bad call change the course of the game.
Yeah, all the other Raiders fans booing. They wanted to see Williams get his fourth touchdown of the game.
Lines up
I did too.
with a
Not gonna
29-yard
lie.
field goal. The field goal attempt is good.
Yeah, we got points.
Sebastian Janikowski makes good on the short field goal attempt after the offense.
Obviously, we are in absolutely no risk
They
of
got everything clicking
capitulating in this game.
and kind of sputtered out, but they still get points.
Did not mean to do that.
This one is fielded by Sproul.
Oh, bing. What another hit. Yeah, well, except the holding penalty. They're back up in their own 10.
On the receiving team.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there.
See if Bing can't make a few plays here. Been a pretty good special teamer for us, I would say. One of my favorite guys to switch to on the coverage unit. Make some big hits. He's a big guy.
Give it to the halfback. Morrison.
Oh, Morrison coming up again, stopping LT like it's nothing.
So it's second and 10.
Shouts out Kirk Morrison, baby. A bunch tight. Probably tells me they're going to probably throw it to the outside,
The motion man.
towards the sideline. Try to get some pressure up the middle.
Rolling.
Oh, Bing was there. I had it. He just couldn't get up high enough.
The 37.
It's a good throw. It was a good throw.
He's only
Had to give props where props are due.
But I'll tell you, he's one tough guy.
The Raiders come out.
I think Huff probably would have made that play, but it's our backup guy, so can't expect him to play at the same level as an All-Pro would. At least Pro Bowl. I don't know if you can see All-Pros. I'm being honest.
Is there for the tackle at
They got absolutely blown up by their their guy that got into the second level.
Ball is holding.
If you run back that tape, Bing just gets absolutely bowled over on the pancake block. Luckily, they got called for a hold though. So no harm, no foul. Doesn't go into the stat counting sheet as a pancake. So
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Washington comes up.
he gets knocked down again. Man, he's
At the 40. Floyd
not the biggest guy there, Bing. He's getting pushed around a little bit. Although he did blow up that guy on special teams, so he dish out the punishment and give the punishment.
come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Starks is there.
Come on, Starks.
At midfield. Phillip Rivers has been perfect on this drive. Ball at about midfield.
It's been a quick second half so far, for sure. Not a lot of incompletions, which is what I love to see. I just want to get out of here.
Line up in a 4-3.
Don't want nobody to get hurt or anything like that, so.
On the carry. Number 21.
Nice tackle by our cornerback, number 21.
At the 47.
Awesome. Oh, that's awesome, is it?
Didn't let him get very far.
Second
I should know that, I really should. He's made plenty of plays. I don't know why I don't think of him as number 21 now. I don't, I don't, so. No big deal.
with the throw. And it's complete. Stuart Schweitzer.
Antonio Gates over the middle,
That's his third
the outside.
Antonio Gates doesn't have great speed. He doesn't have great moves. He's just a big guy who can use basketball moves to make football plays.
The Raiders with a four-man front. He'll pass on first down. Throwing.
And he absolutely beat his man.
The ball carrier.
Starks having some trouble with him. Let's see what happens. They're not going to show the route, I don't think. Guessing that was what's the route? You like kind of cut inside and then go out to the flat. I don't know what that's called. It's kind of the weird one where it's kind of like flat towards the line of scrimmage. I could be wrong. I'm always going to focus on him whenever I'm playing deep zone coverage.
First time today, and we're in the third quarter. Gets rid of it.
Not sure what happened there.
Floyd gets his second touchdown.
Floyd's just beating his man off the line of scrimmage. Definitely got to make sure he does not do that in the playoffs, but I'm not going to criticize him too hard this time. Maybe he's like, hungover or something. I don't know. Be funny to play, but it was the Oakland Raiders back in the 2000s, so I guess you never know. Washington on the return here. Look at that speed. Breaks the tackle and gets, up to the 30 or so.
First half, you can chalk up another win for this franchise.
Ball on their own 31.
Hopefully we can grind this clock down to somewhere around 5 or 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It requires to get a few first downs and not have too many big plays.
Comes up to make the play.
Like 2 more plays until the end of the third.
I like that strategy. They get their back running full speed around end, looking to match him one-on-one with the smallest guy in the field.
Jordan is the deep back. Hand it off.
Oh, nice block. I think that was Justin Griffith. No. Who's our
A
backup?
successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Dockett. Is it Dockett?
Two coming up here.
Crockett. That's right. Justin Crockett, I think. Maybe.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually
Couldn't get the
translates into a win.
first. That'll take us to the end of the third quarter.
We should see the punt unit.
You know what? We can be a little risky. Put some in the playbook. See if we can't pick the first down here.
The teams are set for the
Try a direct snap. Why don't we? I like it. I like the look. That gap between the
So 3 and out.
tight end and the wide blocker. Oh, and he what?
And even though they're
He got that there, game. He was plenty past the first down marker.
They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
and what they'll look at here is exactly where the ball was when he went down.
Yeah, they're thinking the ref is going to give him that left foot spot when they were thinking it should have been a right foot spot.
I think the line to gain was the second hash mark, which I'm pretty sure he was.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
I don't know.
Ball be placed at the dead ball spot.
And the official was unable to see
I
anything to
disagree,
change
but
his mind,
whatever.
So the call stands.
But they took the time
Whatever.
to make
It
sure.
doesn't matter.
It's first and 10.
Let's see. The line to gain was the 41. You know what? I guess I didn't realize his knee went down that easy. Yeah, that's a good call. 0 for 2 on challenges on the day. I don't know what I meant on the season. Not that it matters. We haven't had too many big opportunities to make any challenges. I know there was one in the Colts game where I kind of got screwed because of the 2-minute warning. Oh, and 51 almost makes the play. Come on there, Williams. 54, not 51. Sorry. Yeah, he's not great pass coverage. He's more of a run stopper. Also, occasional blitzes and stuff. Tough to, stick with LT out of the backfield. Great receiving running back in the day.
Yeah, this is a time to put the ball in the air and force the defense to defend the long pass.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Rivers sends a man in motion. With the pass, and he makes the grab. Looks fresh out there. He's been in on 5 tackles.
It's a draw.
Delayed handoff. Morrison comes up to make the play. At the 8, they get some decent yardage on the run, but John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3 with the throw, and it's caught.
I'm surprised they didn't call that a touchdown. Not playing. Just on the house here. Why not? Be aggressive on the 1 and call it half. Like 1 1/4. Oh, come on there, defense. 7, 8 guys. You can't stop them. That's okay. They still got a shot at this game. It is a 2-score, but they're only gonna be done by 10. I don't think they'll go for the onside here. It's probably a little bit too early. But I guess I wouldn't be surprised either if they do happen to.
The point after is good. After the touchdown,
Call regular. Yeah, they're not.
31-21. Raiders caving in to kick this one off.
Lined up for the kickoff.
They'll return this one.
Back to return.
This one is taken by Washington.
Oh man, he is going to the outside. Is he gonna get it? Stay in bounds. Oh, he couldn't stay in bounds. That could have been a touchdown. Good play by Washington. You see that? Speed kills, man. Speed absolutely kills on special teams, especially in older Maddens, man. You can get to the outside. Pursuit angles are not always the best. You can do some serious work. I mean, look, Zach Miller, I recognize it's Sean Merriman, but at least try to block. Don't just stand up and run down to the second level. I know you're more of a pass catcher, but still. A nice hole up the middle. It's a 6-yard gain.
Picked up about 6 yards that time. To convert on this 3rd down, they have to get it to the 37. Nice job so far on 3rd down for the.
They're in their regular package, but they've only got their linebackers are way wide. I don't know what they're thinking. Well, they're not going to give me a first down there that time. I'll try this direct snap one more time.
Yeah, they're not calling their best plays on 3rd down, and they're predictable.
Still like the look. I mean, I think he can get like half a yard on this play pretty much all the time. Oh yeah, look at that. That one was no problem. There you go, Crockett. Picking up a first down, baby. That's what you like to see out of your backup tight end. Well, I think he's probably more of a blocking type guy. Pressure off the backside, but luckily we were able to hand it off to Jordan. Stays in bounds. What you want to see here. Maybe a flea flicker out of this formation. Doesn't look like it. I want to call one. We haven't called one this year. Maybe we can bust it out in the Super Bowl if for the playoffs. Getting a little ahead of myself when we're going to the Super Bowl. Definitely been the best season or the best team in the NFL this season, I would say.
That's some good stuff right there. You give it to your back, have a ball straight ahead for good yardage, and you get a new set of downs.
Flea flicker out of here, but I guess not, huh?
They're inside
I
the
form
20.
with one tight end. It's a classic formation. That's a classic football formation. You know, learn the West Coast concepts out of.
And they're threatening again with the ball inside the 20. Fakes the handoff. Brings it down, looking to run.
There you go, McCown.
To the ground.
Getting to the outside, getting 3 yards.
They're inside the 20.
Ball on the 17
Game's
yard
just about wrapped up.
They line up in the I formation. They give it to the halfback. Big pop that time. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down.
Yeah, maybe if we figure out of here. Yeah, there it is.
Third down, they'll be looking for a play that will
Not gonna
get
call
them
it
to
here.
the 10.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Why not? Let's get nuts with it.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason.
Williams and couldn't hold on again. He had that. Just got hit too hard.
Once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
I like the look
Yeah,
though. This
that's
is
huge for
pretty.
the defense to keep stepping up on third
Look at that.
down.
We even got Jamarcus Russell holding the ball.
Guys who make key stops.
Back in these games, the quarterback would be the holder. Back in the year, back in the day. Now it's mostly punters. I think it's all punters maybe, because they tend to have better hands maybe.
Nice kick.
And it's just it's a fairly simple job.
This one is handled by Sproles.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive.
It's simple, but it's not easy. It can be difficult. So, if you only got a guy that's punter, obviously they're only doing one thing on the team. So, they can learn that skill. They should be able to, in theory, anyhow.
Howard is there on the stop at the 25.
Well, that's what you get for running LT this late in the game. Let's hope that's nothing serious.
Second and 5.
Obviously, you hate to see anybody go down, especially this late in the season when you got a team fighting for a playoff spot. Which again, they still might make it even if we hold on, which it looks like we will.
Pressure coming. Can't get it
Hey,
away.
there we go. More sap, another sack.
Might be a pretty good idea.
The
Just to find a way to
sap
get
sack,
that ball
if you
out
will.
there a little more quickly.
LaDainian
Probably said that like 10 times.
to the game after being shaken up
Okay,
early.
that's good. LT's back. That's good for them.
Cologne setback. Throws it.
Oh, come on, Schweigert, jump that route, pick that ball off, kid.
Great stand right there.
Hopefully we can run out this clock. I can't imagine they're going to call timeouts. Technically, they still have a chance, but yeah, if we pick up one first down,
Defensive
it
stay in
should
there.
be
Now they'll
over.
put it away after a 3 and out. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 41-yard line.
2-minute
Raiders
warning
will
coming
start
up.
the drive at the 41-yard line. First and 10.
Will.
Jordan, the lone back, on the call. They'll spot this one at the 43-yard line. He
Very
makes
good.
his fifth
Calling
stop of
timeout.
the game on that play. Almost at the 2-minute
Take us
mark
to
now.
the 2-minute mark. Up by 13. 2 minutes left to go before we wrap up the regular season at 15-1, which is way better than I was expecting. Still might do some slider adjustments in the future. I don't really know. Haven't decided. We definitely had some good games, but we wouldn't say that we're not overperforming. The one thing I will say is I think it tends to be a little bit easier when you're kind of more focused on the what kind of plays you're calling, trying to get the mismatches and whatnot. So, and again, like I said, I find myself, pretty good at the game. I'm not the best, but
Shot to see what they can do here with the time remaining.
when you're looking at the matchups before every play, calling plays in the right situations, audibling and adjusting and whatnot, it tends to be a little
Waves for the fair catch.
easier, I would say, is kind of the right
This
word.
is where all your guys on offense have to step
We'll
up
see,
and
we'll
make
see.
plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit.
It's not like
So
we're
this is where
blowing
you're
out
gonna
teams,
have
though,
to try and
is the thing.
execute.
Last
Come
game,
up
sure,
with a
but
little luck, maybe.
The Raiders with a
all the
four-man
tough
front.
games have been pretty much close this
Going
game,
in the air on first
this
down.
year. We
Rosen
just we got the luck to go our way.
They'll go with a hurry
You
up offense.
you have probably 6 games or so that you could say could have gone either way. So it could be like a 13-3 team or something like that. We just we've got all the bounces our way this year.
No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't
And we
going to do a
got
whole
lucky
lot of
for
good
sure
there.
in a few games. Tends to happen when your defense forces turnovers at the rate that we do.
Look for the wide
Gonna
receiver.
keep them in bounds there.
Comes up to make the play. At
Next
the
I'll just play
30.
soft zone coverage now that I think about it.
Line.
This one, yeah. Let's cover 3. Like cover 3 here. Kind of keep everything in front of you. Keep things towards the middle.
Yeah, he felt those
Just let them
guys
catch it in
closing
bounds
in.
and run
Got
down the clock a little bit.
The Raiders come out in a dime package. Under pressure with the pass. Incomplete pass.
Come on there.
And they have to go to the air.
Morrison, was it? I don't know who that was. I think that was Morrison. Yeah. He threw it right to you. Got pick that one off there.
You can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Gets rid of it.
Nice grab by Vincent Jackson. Way up in the air.
At the 47-yard line.
Too little, too late.
Looks like they're going to go with a no-huddle. Pass play here on first down. With the throw. Interception.
And Asama, another interception. That's like his 4th pick of the game? Maybe his 5th. I don't really know.
All got there at the same time.
So they're ready to go on
3
offense.
picks by Asama in one game. Holy cow.
15.
What a game.
Hands it off to the
I don't know why
back.
I'm running it in hindsight. I should just kneel it down.
In there and brings him down.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
Kneel this ball down twice and we'll get out of here. So again, next episode I'm going to look to put something together, you know, a season recap and some highlights and whatnot. So hopefully I can get that out on Friday, and then first playoff game I'm looking to do on Saturday. I'm not really sure if that's gonna be playing. I could change it. I don't know. So I would like to, if we do end up getting this far, if we get to the Super Bowl or something, I would like to have that go live on like a Friday or something, if possible, so I can, you know, maybe do it like a live premiere and,
Now, smart coach would pump the ball.
you know, interact with people and whatnot. So maybe again we'll do the first, or do the season wrap up. I hope that would go live on Friday, maybe Saturday. I haven't really decided yet. And I haven't even edited it yet, so it's something I got to do. And then we'll do the first playoff game either Sunday or Saturday. I think probably do it Saturday. And then, you know, assuming we win that one, obviously we have a bye. You know, we got the championship game follow, I believe that works. Yeah. Yeah, you play 3 games if you get a bye. That's right. Do the championship game on like a Wednesday or something, and then we can finish that off on Friday, the regular season, or the postseason. Again, we still got to get there, so this is obviously could change. So, you know, we had a nice game. It was mostly the turnovers. I mean, we forced four interceptions, 3 of them by Asama. He played outstanding today. So we just really got to next year. That's definitely one of the keys. We got to have a number 2 corner that can really do the same. So that we can force more throws over to him. You know, he did get double-digit picks, I'm pretty sure, on the season. So, just taking a quick look, there we can see Russell. You know, that's the first half stats. Obviously, he was incredibly good. I didn't throw out too much in the second half with McCown because there's no reason to. And just hand the ball off to Jordan. You know, didn't obviously get too many yards, but they were mostly stacking the box. It kind of seemed so. Not really a surprise. Malcolm Floyd went off. We gotta. Yeah, getting that number 2 cornerback. These are the type of guys that give us trouble. So, Mike Williams, of course, had 3 touchdowns. Maybe 1 sack. Yeah, Sapp had a sack in the second half. And then one interception by Morrison. Could have had another one, but he didn't. And then Asma with 3 picks. So, we'll go here. We'll take a look at the first round playoff matchups, and then next week we'll take a look at all the stats. Take a look at some of the key players for the Raiders. Sorry, not next week. Next episode. Take a look at some of the key players from this season, and then you know, go over like Pro Bowlers and all that good jazz. So if you enjoyed this video, you know, feel free to leave a like, you know, comment, subscribe. Again, we're going into the playoffs. It doesn't look like it's going to show us when we're playing. Not surprising. So we'll be facing the Dolphins, Patriots, Chargers, or Colts. And I think we've obviously beat the Chargers and Colts this year. And I don't think we played. Did we play the Dolphins? I think we played the Dolphins. Yeah, we played the Dolphins pretty early on in the season. So that would probably be the ideal matchup for us. But I guess we'll wait and see. Until then, though, we'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.